There is Pepe Reina. 394 appearances for Liverpool. Saving penalties in the shootout win over West Ham United as well. In the Gerrard Cup final, we called it, didn't we, down at Cardiff, and it looks like Albert Riera has come on. Remember a great goal he scored at the Anfield Road end against Aston Villa as well. He's come on. Albert Riera, now 43. He's actually a manager, Albert Riera, now, of Eintracht Frankfurt in Germany. There's the Chile international we got a glimpse of there. Marc Gonzalez, who was signed by Rafa Benitez, of course, the Chile international, now 41. Remember him scoring in a Legends game against Manchester United at Old Trafford as well, which was an unbelievable day there, really. But our under-13 coach Mike Yates is with us. Mike, a few players back on in this second half, underway again. And Louise Schilgaard is also on. We know her as Louise Fors was her original name. The Swedish winger who created a lot of goals for Natasha Dowie in that Liverpool women's team. But Dortmund first up on the attack. On the far side, they're making changes as well. Nelson Valdez, the Paraguayan number 9, has come on. 42, Paraguay international. And they did get a few South Americans over there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Back in the day at Borussia Dortmund legends. Pepe Reina, what a goalkeeper he was. His distribution was brilliant, wasn't it? It's a bit like Alisson is now, isn't it, with his distribution?
Some of those sidewinder volleys, remember those?
Yeah. The one he got for Albert Riera in a 5-0 win over Villa, when he's planted one straight down the middle, and they've gone in the back of the Anfield Road net. Stevie G, who's still out there. Big Crouchy not come on yet. He got his hat-trick against the Chelsea legends last year, didn't he? He scored 2. Fantastic, wasn't it, Crouchy? Remember his robot celebration in front of the Kop?
Hopefully we see that today. Brilliant.
Albert Riera, of course, on the field as well. The Spaniard. Skirtle. Liverpool back in possession again. Riera is doing a good job in the Bundesliga, actually. Eintracht Frankfurt managing. The evergreen Steven Gerrard, who came so close to a goal in that opening half, didn't he?
He did. He's had a few opportunities, hasn't he, Steve?
He did. Skirtle for Liverpool. Martin Kelly, as I say, that goal he scored for Liverpool against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge the season we won the League Cup. Pepe apologises for that. We'll let him off.
We'll let him off, yeah.
Keep asking Aldo why he doesn't play anymore in these games, doesn't come on. He said, no, so my legs won't carry me, Steve, anymore. I would prefer just to be involved in it from the former Players Association. This is Eric Durm, who's come off the bench in the second half, and 33 is Durm now for Dortmund, linking with Leitner, who had that spell at Norwich City. Thiago. That 4-3 game against Borussia Dortmund, that's the one that we always remember, isn't it? James Milner's cross, Kop end, Dejan Lovren, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Jurgen's old team, and that was quite a really emotional night. I remember that. I remember Aldo was doing the commentary with us, and on the gantry as well. Sir Kenny's daughter, Kelly Cates, was there, and the two of them ran down to each other and embraced at the end of the game. It was such an unbelievable night against Jurgen's old team.
It was a great atmosphere, wasn't it? I remember that. And then the ball boys joining him in a celebration in the corner. Marco
Reus for Dortmund as well. Absolutely fabulous players on show. It's great, isn't it, that players all get back together. The camaraderie is brilliant. The banter flows like it always does.
Yeah.
Before, when the lads get back together, they say they have the same old stories, but it's fantastic. Gerrard for Liverpool. Dirk Kuyt just trying to get there under his goal in the League Cup final. against Cardiff, and that FA Cup winner against Manchester United. Some week that was. We beat City in the semi-finals of League Cup, then beat United on the Saturday. Skirtle diving in, and Eric Durm getting away from him. Opportunity for Dortmund here, and the Egyptian Mo Zidane couldn't quite keep it down.
Just couldn't quite get his laces over the top of the ball, could he, and hit the target. A good break though.
And Thiago laughing there with Zidane, the Egyptian. As I say, he had 2 spells under Jurgen at Mainz and Dortmund. Now Skirtle. Thiago just drops his shoulder, effortless, but that time it's a deflection in the end, and Tony Da Silva just took it off him. Riera chasing, Dortmund driving on again. This time it'll be a goal kick. It's just wonderful occasions these though, aren't they? The legends, you know, the annual game at Anfield. It's a full house. It's great to see all the youngsters here as well, isn't it? Yeah. They're all singing along to Jamie Webster before the game as well.
So many different parts of the club coming together as well, though, Steve. It's just special to be part of the day that celebrates the club, supporters, and of course the LFC Foundation and the great work that they do.
Martin Kelly trying to get Luis Shilgard away, and Marc Gonzalez will chase, but there's a late flag in the end. And Dortmund trying to get the free kick with Oliver Kirsch at left back. There's the great man, Sir Kenny, with the notes. Looks like Martin Skirtle's hamstring has gone there. I hope he's okay. He's tough as they come. Big Skirtle, isn't he? As I said, that goal he scored at the Etihad against Manchester City under Jurgen, never forget that one. It was a brilliant moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think he might have just tweaked it on that tackle earlier on, Steve, on that counter-attack from Dortmund. And
take no chances. The Terminator, as the Liverpool Way fanzine Dave Usher famously called him once. Now Dortmund on the attack. They've had a spirited start to the second half. It was a good touch by Thiago. He's everywhere, that man.
He is.
Thiago Alcantara. Dirk Kuyt at right back. Brilliant down that right side. Dirk Kuyt, you know, his energy all over the pitch was unbelievable. His energy reminds me very much of the first team now with Dominic Szoboszlai. His energy. And Jermaine Pennant coming on for Liverpool now, 43 years of age, 81 appearances, 3 goals. He scored a beauty against Chelsea at the Anfield Road end once. Pennant, and he was arguably Liverpool's best player in the 2007 Champions League final against Milan, when Liverpool had a lot of chances, but Milan got their revenge in Athens. Nice little turn by Gonzalez there, just couldn't quite link with Riera, but Gerrard can. And Gerrard towards the Kop. Opportunity here, will he go it himself? Unselfish. Riera! Good save. Albert Riera denied.
Well, Gerrard broke and the fans are urging him to shoot. He fakes as he comes inside, backheels it and just hits the keeper with that one.
Now Eric Durm for Dortmund again. Da Silva. Kirsch. Like a case of show us your medals for some of these players out on the field, both sets of teams. And the big man is warming up. You know who I mean? Peter Crouch doing a high five with a couple of the ball boys. Lovely guy, Crouchy. Remember when he scored his first Liverpool goals against Wigan here at Anfield? He'd had a bit of a mini drought, and the crowd were with him. They stayed with him because he gave it everything he got. He got the winner here against Manchester United in an FA Cup, and it was a wonderful moment. One better than the Arsenal hat-trick, though. Remember that one? Yeah. Here's Albert Riera to the byline. Oh, and Dirk Kuyt was there. Luis Shilgard was there as well for Liverpool. But the big fella will be on shortly. Crouchy.
Yeah, I think Liverpool fans just appreciated, even though he was going through that drought, he kept working hard for the team, didn't he? And then he got the goal and off he went.
It was a handful.
Absolutely, and that overhead kick, top end.
And that second Champions League semi-final against Chelsea, he was brilliant. And Dirk, great that night. That's the one we won on penalties. The first one, the Luis Garcia goal, of course. And a big roar, the big fella's getting ready to come on. Peter Crouch, 45 he is now. 134 appearances, 42 goals in a red jersey. Fabio Aurelio to Marc Gonzalez. Thiago. Now Steven Gerrard. Marc Gonzalez making a run. Ball hasn't gone out of play yet for Crouchy to come on, Mike.
No, not just yet.
Kelly.
Oh.
Good. Gerrard. Now Count. And Jermaine Pennant playing at right back here with Kelly going centre back now. Gonzalez looking for Albert Riera. Intercepted. Be nice to see Karl-Heinz Riedler come on at some point in the second half, wouldn't he? Liverpool. Roy Evans signed him. Of course, it was the time when we had the two academy strikers up top in Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen, and I think Karl-Heinz Riedler was a good player. Now a nice build up this. This is Dermot with the cross, little flick in there by the Paraguayan Valdez. Couldn't really generate any power to test Pepe Reina. Count for Liverpool. Thiago. Gerrard. Thiago again.
Effortless, those passes, aren't they?
Yeah. You could sit and admire it all day, couldn't you? It's worth the admission fee alone. The passing skills of Thiago. Here he is again. Gerrard. The only thing missing, and you know what I'm going to say from this game so far, is one thing: a Gerrard goal at the Kop end. And don't rule it out. Don't forget, folks, to make a donation to the LFC Foundation. Hit that QR code coming up on your screen now. Fantastic. Making a real difference in the city. Hit the QR code, make a donation. We're very grateful for your support, making a difference in this beautiful city of ours. Vignal to Gonzalez. Thiago. Just when you have such a big squad like this, it's difficult how many minutes you can give each player, isn't it, I guess?
Yeah. Difficult to get everybody on.
Yeah, because the likes of Stevie G will probably be desperate to play 90 minutes to score.
Absolutely.
Nice touch that from Jermaine Pennant. He did have some nice moments in the Liverpool shirt, Pennant. Of course, we remember him when he came through at Arsenal, and he did have a good role. But the big cheers are ringing round. Louise Shilgard, a big player with Natasha Dowie and the team in Matt Beard's title-winning Liverpool FC Women, gets a nice ovation. And the big man is on, Peter Crouch. And don't bet against him scoring at the Kop end again, eh, Yatesy? Remember his winner in the FA Cup at Anfield against Manchester United, and that hat-trick against Arsenal, it was almost the perfect hat-trick, wasn't it? Remember, one of the goals was a pinpoint cross from Fabio Aurelio as well. He was a big favourite for Liverpool, and Peter Crouch, great signing from Rafa Benitez, and he played his part. Featured in that FA Cup win, the Gerrard final, which we all call it. Here's his first touch. That's not bad. On the left wing, Gonzalez to Thiago.
You can see straight away he looked to set the ball and then get himself in the box, didn't he?
Stevie G again. He can't shoot from there. Come on. Gonzalez. Oh, Crouch is lurking in there. And that's a good take. Borussia Dortmund, Lee Young-pyo, a South Korean right-footed left-back he was for Borussia Dortmund, the number 3. Really good player. Always give his all. And Dortmund trying to get back into this game here, but you don't get past Thiago today. Vignal. Thiago. That was a foul by Nelson Valdez, the Paraguayan on the Spaniard. Yossi Benayoun warming up as well. You know, you want on the touchline, I can see Mike Yates, and he's going to be on next. Yossi. 2 memories for me of Yossi Benayoun. That header at the Bernabeu at Real Madrid in the Champions League, and he scored a late winner at Fulham, which was one of them. We just saw a shot of the ref cam there. Fabulous edition. I hope you're enjoying that one here today. So Liverpool make the change. Gregory Vignal off. Yossi Benayoun on. The Israeli, 45. He is now Yossi. Yeah, that when he got the late winner at Fulham when our title dream was still on, and honestly, it was like the away end was incredible. The singing went on. And late on the trains home, all the way back to Merseyside. It was absolutely brilliant. Scored some good goals for Liverpool. He was a good player, Yossi Benayoun.
Given us some great nights, these players, haven't they, Steve?
The Cop gave him the old Ronnie Rosenthal song to Yossi, fellow Israeli countryman. And now I think we can go in towards the dugouts when we can catch up with the man who had his Steven Gerrard moment with that wonder strike. Let's hear from Jay Spearing.
Okay, we are here now with the man of the moment. I just had to stop him from looking over his shoulder at his goal at the replay. Jay, did that feel as good as it looked?
It's hard to probably put it into words, to be fair, because, you know, being a Liverpool fan and then never scoring for the club to then score a goal like that in the Legends game is like, I generally didn't know what to do.
Well, people say all the time, you know, when you connect like that, you're kind of running away celebrating already. Did it feel like you caught it perfect?
Yeah, it obviously felt nice. It kind of fell for me nicely. There was one earlier where I felt, you know, should I take a shot? And I think the crowd shouted shoot, and I was a bit like, nah, it's not my game. But then this one fell and came towards me, and it fell, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to hit it. And yeah, it was one of them ones where I caught it clean, felt nice, and thankfully it flew in the top in.
Oh, honestly, I hope that's going on Instagram tomorrow.
Oh, there's no question about that. It'll be everywhere, don't you worry about that.
How's it been? Obviously, you're back here. Oh, okay, offside. Surely? No? Is it a goal? Are we reacting?
Yeah,
what's going on?
2-1, I think so, but they're all moaning about offside.
Oh, okay, they've scored, yeah, 2-1, Jay. Right now, your goal separates them. How are you feeling? Have you got any predictions? And how does it feel out there?
Do you know what it is? In the game, they always start quite friendly, but there's no such thing to a friendly once the game starts. You know, the tempo rises, the demands come from everybody to set the standards, and anyway, the tackles start flying in, so it's enjoyable, it's fun, but yeah, I'm going to see if the manager wants me back on or not.
Well, listen, there's a few people up for man of the match at the minute. I think you've definitely put yourself in there with that goal.
Nah,
anyone else?
Surely Thiago. Thiago's an unbelievable. He could still play now, him.
I was going to say.
He's running the show. If he doesn't get man of the match, it's an absolute disgrace for me.
Okay, so man of the match, you're giving it away.
I can't get it for a goal. He's literally run the show the whole game.
Okay, well, okay, your vote.
I'll give it before you've decided.
All right, Jay. Listen, I'm going to let you get back to it. Final score prediction from you?
I'm going to say 3-1 us.
3-1 us. All right then. Back to you.
What a hit, Jay. What a hit, my mate. Absolutely brilliant, and he's right about Thiago. He's been sensational. But Mohamed Zidane pulling a goal back for Dortmund. Dangerous ball. They might get an equaliser here. Oh, that was close to an equaliser. Jay Spearing actually played 55 games for Liverpool. He never scored, you know. He scored for the Rezzies, but not the
He
first
certainly
team.
scored today, Steve. We know that.
He did. But that was close. So the Dortmund legends getting back into the game with a goal by Zidane, and this is close. This.
Yeah, it's a good ball in, isn't it?
Whipped in cross, leaning back. Valdez, Pennant, went towards Thiago, Da Silva. Now Patrick Aubameyang up wide to Lee Young-pyo. Nice challenge there from Jermaine Pennant.
Doing a decent job at right back, Steve.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
And Dortmund breaking through again now with Leitner. Leitner again. Might get a shot away. Pepe Reina saw it all the way to deny the former Norwich City man.
See what he was trying to do, just bend it into that far corner, but Pepe Reina obviously.
Now Albert Riera down the left wing for Liverpool. Remember Riera's goal against Preston in an FA Cup tie. Neil Mellor played for Preston that day, you know. We beat them at Deepdale. Scored an absolute beauty, Riera. Now Gerrard. It's his range. You can hear the crowd are saying shoot, aren't they?
Urging him on. As soon as we saw that he turned and got his had a bit of space, we knew what he was going to try there. He's just finding his range at the moment.
So the Liverpool legends leading by 2-1 here today. First half goals, Thiago on a wonder strike from Jay Spearing, Gerrard-esque, and then Mohamed Zidane, the Egyptian, pulling one back for the Dortmund legends. Great to see Nobby Dickel on the bench for Dortmund. He's the stadium announcer for the Yellow Wall. He's also commentates on their game, and he's quite a character as well. Knows Jurgen really well. Thiago, Benayoun. Liverpool trying to find a way through. Crouchy trying to do a little trademark flick like Akatike does in the first team. Didn't quite come off that time. Can always try again, can't he? And there's Crouch trying to get there, but Leitner going to get back again. And they're going to bring Dede back on again, the Brazilian Dortmund legend, shortly. Dangerous ball in towards Valdez. Good covering that, Martin Kelly.
Yeah, good defending from Martin there.
I like Martin Kelly, you know. I always used to watch him in the reserves, coming through the academy, and he lived a dream at the academy at a young age. Came to play for Liverpool. He played for Liverpool under Sir Kenny Dalglish, who gave him his first big chance, really, for an extended run in the first team. And I know how much that meant to him and his family. Yeah. Here's Pennant. And then down the right wing now. Nice skill. Gerrard. Oh! You know, he was trying there, Mike. He saw Yossi Benayoun.
Saw the run, didn't he?
Yeah,
saw the run.
Trying to flick it through to him. And now they've opened up a gap here with Lucas Piszczek. Still Piszczek and Valdez. Good hands by Pepe Reina. Certainly some of the changes from Dortmund, bringing on a few younger ones, have made a difference for them in the second half. Crouch, lovely link with Gerrard. Now towards the left side. Gonzalez aiming for Gerrard, but Lucas Piszczek was there well for Dortmund legends. Benayoun was looking for Gerrard every time, and he might find him. What a beautiful pass! Oh, he's getting closer, Stevie, isn't he? He's getting closer every time, isn't he?
Great run, unlucky, great ball by Yossi Benayoun.
Now Leitner, intercepted by Albert Riera. Benayoun. Always had an eye for a pass, Yossi, didn't he? And he could finish. Nice. Gerrard, unselfish. Oh! He's looking for the big fella, Crouchy again, isn't he?
It's a great idea. Peter Crouch pulling off at the far post. Yeah. Good ball from Stephen, just not enough on it.
Pennant. Now Skirtle. Well, Skirtle went off, didn't he? Martin Kelly. Hope Skirts is okay, actually. He got injured in the last Legends game, against Chelsea. He got a collision with Diego Costa, of all people, down at Stamford Bridge. He could be a nuisance, couldn't he, for the opposition?
Absolutely.
He and Skirtle always used to have good battles. So one Brazilian off, another one on. Tony da Silva, who came on, and Dede will come back on. Dede will come back on. Now 47, over 300 appearances for Dortmund. Dede, and 2 titles he won there as well. It's fantastic, isn't it, with Dortmund and Liverpool, though? They both use the "You'll Never Walk Alone" as the anthem. The yellow wall is known all over the world, all over Europe, and I think it's we always have a wonderful association, and the Dortmund fans, over 850 of them, have come over for this one, and they've enjoyed themselves as well. They joined in with "You'll Never Walk Alone." It was a beautiful sight at the start. There's Albert Riera there. Sir Kenny standing up on the bench at the moment. Jürgen sat next to Rushy and Aldo. A bench of absolute legends. But this is a dangerous set piece, this. Spectacular hook away from Gerrard. Lee Young Pyo firing one back in there. We said before about the wonderful work the likes of Matt Parrish, Bill Bygroves and the team do at the Liverpool FC Foundation, raising some wonderful funds for much needed charities and helping out the local community. They do a lot with walking football. They have Liverpool legends helping out, the likes of Alan Kennedy, who won 2 European Cups for Liverpool, playing walking football with them, things like that. It's absolutely brilliant, it really is, and it's invaluable. And these games are so popular, and it proves it. But you're selling out at Anfield every year. It's fantastic to see the lads relish the opportunity to come back for Anfield. And the dangerous ball in towards Valdez, good by Kelly. Martin Kelly with a vital challenge there.
Needed to make that one.
Now Eric Dern.
Martin Kelly.
Floron Cinema Pongol warming up for Liverpool now on the bench. Remember his contribution against Olympiacos, that game with Neil Mellor, and Steven Gerrard's winner in the Champions League. It's like the 2 French gems at the time, wasn't it? Anthony Latalac as well, and Floron Cinema Pongol, who came in. Steven Gerrard to Yossi Benayoun. Legends of Liverpool's past, rolling back the years on the immaculate Anfield carpet once again. And this might fall for Crouch. Oh. Hey, he wasn't far away.
He wasn't far off, Steve. No, he made another great run, peeled off to the far post, then made a dart to the middle of the box. Good ball in. Made contact on the ball, just put it wide that time.
So Floron Cinema Pongol will come on now.
Number 11,
Marc Gonzalez, Chile international. Had some good spells under Rafa Benitez, gets a nice ovation. He's been a main part of the Legends squad in recent years, Marc Gonzalez. And maybe he might not come off, I don't know, maybe there's a change. No, there's a change of heart. So Liverpool.
Number 24, Floron Cinema
Pongol, yeah, coming on. Here's Marc Gonzalez, who's gone off, and Cinema Pongol, 41 he is now, 66 games, 9 goals, but none more important goal than that one. The Olympiacos game made such a big contribution with Neil Mellor in that game, didn't he?
Certainly did.
Fantastic. Never forget that night. Superb. Mellor, a cushioned header for Gerrard. I had to say that, didn't I? But it still remains 2-1. Dortmund getting back into it after Thiago on his Legends debut opened the scoring, and Jay Spearing with a Steven Gerrard-esque thunderbolt into the Anfield Road net. Intercepted there. At the back for Liverpool by Clavan. Dirk Kuyt. Jan Coller's going to come back on again. The Czech start. Pennant. Clavan. He was unlucky not to score first half, Ragnar Clavan. Now Cinema upon goal, getting his first touch on the left since coming on, back to Riera. It was great to have the company as always of our blind and partially sighted listeners inside Anfield for this one, hoping to see a Gerrard goal at the end. He won't want to come off, will he, until he scored, Steve?
No chance.
How good was it before when he brought his lad on, Leo, warming up with him?
I know, great to see him out
ahead
there.
of the game on the pitch. It's fantastic. Little moments like that. That's why these legends love coming back to play at Anfield, because you never know when it's going to be your last time you're going to play at Anfield. So Zidane, the Egyptian, who had 2 spells at Liverpool, at Dortmund under Jurgen. Jurgen beaming smiles on the bench there with Kenny, Rushy and Aldo there. And Jan Koller coming back on. Now 52. He is young, Jan Koller. Sir Kenny there, just having a little chat with Thiago on the bench.
Yep.
Who got the first goal. He was a nightmare for defenders to play against him, Jan Koller, as he said before with the Czech team.
Yeah, he still is, isn't he?
Yeah, it's great to see him out there. People like that out there, you know, coming back and getting back with the mates again and the camaraderie, and it's just wonderful. And it's brilliant because this is a game we're enjoying because there's no VAR as well. So it's great, isn't it? We can just all enjoy it. And it's what it's all about, family coming together, enjoying this one. The reception Jurgen got when he came onto the pitch.
Well,
an interview before was absolutely brilliant.
Big names, tremendous. Great football, some brilliant moments, but again, all in a great cause for the LFC Foundation, changing lives across Merseyside and beyond, isn't it?
It does, supported by LFC's official training partner AXA, held in association with Forever Reds. Now Dede with a low cross, but Thiago was there again. An effort from long range by Moritz Leitner. As I say, had that spell at Norwich City in England as well. This game, don't forget as well, Mike Yates, also contributes to the Foundation's long-term strategy and the ambition to support 500,000 people a season by 2030, and that is unbelievable. The work that Matt Parrish and his team do, you wouldn't be at all surprised if they don't achieve that goal.
No.
It's a big goal, but the work that goes into it is fantastic. And it's a very proud city, this one. Music, football, and the Liverpool FC Foundation making a big push to help. Now we're going to see another Istanbul hero coming on very shortly. Is Dortmund got a dangerous ball in there, but it's gone wide. Vladimir Smica, whose last kick was a penalty in Istanbul. Wow, for Liverpool. Brilliant.
Great to see him back out there, won't it?
Yeah, it was a wonderful ending to his Liverpool career, that Vladdy, because he had a few injuries. I remember he scored an absolute screamer against Chelsea. We won the game 1-0 last minute. Emil Heskey crossed it and Vladdy just smashed it in the net, and it was a brilliant win in the league because we were fighting for the title back then. But his contribution off the bench in Istanbul, never be forgotten.
Great.
Cinema upon goal. Now Crouch, is this the moment? But Lee Young-pyo denies him.
He had to get there. Crouch was making a great run through the middle. If he'd have got that, he was wide open in front of goal.
52 Vladdy now, Vladimir Smica. 184 appearances for Liverpool. He normally plays with his mate Paddy, Vladdy and Paddy, Patrick Berger.
Berger, yeah.
He's a great player. Liverpool corner, and Crouch is lurking in there. Well, that's a good take. I was going to ask you, listeners our viewers might find this fascinating actually, because you played in the same academy team as Steven Gerrard, Mike, and what was he like back then?
Same as what you see in the first team, really, but mentality was unbelievable.
Do you always think
the desire to
he's
win?
going to rise to the top, this guy?
Yeah, I think there were certain games that we played as young players that he just dragged everyone through with him, and yeah, we were fortunate to have another top player in there, Stephen Gerrard with Michael Owen, and obviously Stephen Wright, who played today. So we had some good players, but Stephen and Michael certainly top players. Mentality was brilliant.
Now Lee Young-pyo, Dortmund legends, looking for an equaliser here. Jan Koller. It's Thiago again, you know, tackling in his own penalty area there. He's been everywhere. He's covered every blade of Anfield grass today.
In and out of possession, he's been unbelievable.
It's a foul by Eric Durm on Jermaine Pennant. Don't forget, folks, we'll put the QR code up on the screen in a moment. You want to make a donation, help the wonderful Liverpool FC Foundation make a big change and a difference in the city. Scan the QR code, which will come up on your screens shortly. It's been a great day here at Anfield with the Liverpool legends. Vladimir Smicer with his number 11 jersey that he wore in Istanbul. He started wearing 7 for Liverpool, but when Harry Kewell signed, Vladdy moved to 11. Leitner, Jan Koller! He's got his goal! 2-2! The big man! We said it was such a lethal finisher from crosses. That's his forte, and it's 2-2. And big Jan Koller, now 52 years young, equalises.
Well, we said he was a handful, Steve, didn't we? And he's just proved it again. Good ball into the box. Great header, gets it on target.
And the Dortmund fans enjoyed that one.
No, they enjoyed that. I think he did as well.
He did. Well, we said how much of a threat he is in the air, isn't he?
That's it.
Yeah.
Put the ball in the box, he gets in between.
So, doesn't look like we're going to get a Gerrard goal at Anfield this time. But a standing ovation for Stevie G. The inspirational Steven Gerrard. There's an angle of the ref cam there for the goal. Look at big Jan Koller. You're not out jumping in. And another Istanbul hero is on in Vladimir Smicer. Vladdy, who got us back into the game in Istanbul, didn't he? Stevie got the first goal with that header, and Vladdy in that mad 6 minutes scored before Xabi Alonso netted.
Never forget that, will we?
Yeah. Steven Gerrard there. Looks like he can still play, you know, now.
Absolutely. Some of the combination play between him and Thiago has been brilliant, hasn't it?
It's been an absolute joy to watch today, hasn't it? It really has, between the two of them. But Liverpool now pegged back from 2-0 down. I don't think there's penalties at the end. I think it's just a draw unless someone tells us.
I'm not sure they'll have the legs to take the penalties, Steve.
And there's Pepe Reina. Bruce Grobbelaar style. Love it, Pepe. Thiago again. Crouch. Riera. Now playing left back, Albert Riera. Slot on Cinema Pong goal. It's a good challenge in the end, and now it falls to Valdez. And Dortmund have got a spring in their step here with Eric Durm. They've got players over here. It's a good interception by big Ragnar Klavan.
Yeah, for a minute there when it got to Valdez it was 3v2, but the counter slowed down.
Can Liverpool find a winner? We've got Istanbul hero Vladdy on here. Can he inspire a win to send the crowd home happy? And it's been great to see the legends back on the field. You know that the legs might not be what they once were, and they're not going to be, but it's just great to put that red shirt on again and to feel the passion of the fans, play in front of them and experience that. You can't put a price on that.
No, you can't see, and I think that's what the occasion's all about, isn't it? Dads and mums have been saying about these players, and it's great for kids to get here and actually see them in action like we have today.
Yeah,
we've been spoiled.
It's wonderful. This brought to you by the LFC Foundation. Matt Parrish and the team doing a wonderful job. Pepe Reina's got the armband now, so he can always say Captain Liverpool. He loved his time at Liverpool, Pepe. I remember seeing him after Liverpool won the Champions League in Madrid against Tottenham. I remember seeing him after the game and he was absolutely buzzing like any fan. He was absolutely said, wonderful, this football club. And now an opportunity here. It's a good block. It's Thiago again, and with a combination of Thiago and Ragnar Klavan as Leitner trying to get in there. Well, the referee's allowed play on here. Liverpool just stood still a second, a chance. Oh! Cracking effort.
Great effort.
Flashed wide. In the end, by the pole, Lucas Piszczek.
You see what Piszczek was trying to do, just reverse it into that left-hand side of the goal. Just got too much on it.
So he was so close there. An absolute hero he was, Piszczek at Dortmund, won 2 titles. It's almost like slow motion there, wasn't it? There was a half-hearted appeal for a foul and referee played on. But it's the time for Liverpool to get a winner, maybe Big Crouchy like he did last year against Chelsea at the Cop End. Dirk Kuyt like the last-minute winner, especially the one against Manchester United in the FA Cup. Good by Riera. Now there's options. Oh, just too much weight on the final ball by the Spaniard.
Did well intercepting the ball, just couldn't get the pass right at the end, Steve, could he?
And you know what as well, Jurgen would have loved all this, wouldn't he? He would have loved being back at Anfield for this. Brilliant. And confirmed, folks, man of the match. Have a guess who the man of the match is, Yatesy.
I'm going to say Thiago.
Yeah. Has to be, on his Legends debut.
Well deserved, well deserved.
Absolute joy to watch. I think, as Liverpool fans, we were privileged to watch him. And indeed, for me, commentating on him for Liverpool with Aldo was just a wonderful experience, and it's just an exceptional footballer. He really is.
And he's shown that again today, Steve. Some of his touches and his passing.
Oh, that was a late one. Jermaine Pennant getting into the naughty table here. The Dortmund players weren't happy with that one, but Lee Young-pyo gets a little bit of banter at the end of it. look at Lee Young-pyo here. Hey, don't do that again.
None of these teams want to lose, do they, Steve?
There's the ref cam. Hey, I like this ref cam that we brought in today. Imagine using that in the Premier League. Wow. Still remains a big Liverpool fan, Jermaine Pennant. Leitner. Oh, that big man, Jan Collers there again. Well done, Albert Riera, by the way.
Did really well managing him there, didn't he?
He did exceptionally well to block him out there. Enjoyed this one. Dortmund have done well in the second half. Goals from Mo Zidane and big Jan Koller with a header after Liverpool had gone 2-up. Could have scored a few more in that first half. I think they were trying to walk the ball in the net. They were trying to give Stevie G a goal, weren't we? And he just wouldn't work for him. Ragnar Klavan almost scored in the first half as well. But goal of the game, Thiago's was great, but we'd have to give it to Jay Spearing for his Gerrard-esque strike.
Absolutely.
Have to, won't we? It's fabulous.
We'll be talking about that for a while, I think.
Yeah. Oh, look at that ball from Thiago. It's effortless, but it's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Cinema Pong goal. Oh, and good defending there by Dede. Threw himself at that.
You can see again Ponko coming inside, trying to find Crouch.
I can't see it being too much injury time, because the players are getting on a bit these days. So, you imagine you're not going to be like the Premier League, 9+ minutes. No injury time, we're told, yeah. I thought that would be the case, thank you. You enjoyed it, Mike Yates?
Absolutely loved
our
it.
under-13s academy coach. And how many seasons is this now for you at Liverpool? Tell our viewers.
April, he'll be coming up to 26 years coaching
Brilliant.
At the academy.
And as a player, it's longer than that as well.
So it's 36 years.
36 years
association
at
with
Liverpool
the club.
Football Club, Mike Yates. Brilliant.
And an absolute privilege every year.
And every day when you go on the grass with these young kids, they put the red shirt on. You take the kids all over the world, and they love it. It's all about, for the badge, representing what this club is all about, isn't it?
Absolutely, everywhere we go it's about representing standards, the club, learning.
Now Dortmund trying to get a late winner here with Leitner, and Koller misses. Oh, that could be one of the last kicks of the game in the final minute now, and Jan Koller in his heyday, he buries that, doesn't he?
He does, and you can see the look on his face there. He knew how close that was, and he probably knows he should have scored.
Yeah, he can be forgiven though, he did score a good equaliser.
He can.
But Thiago, an absolute joy to watch him, and all of the Liverpool legends who've given up their time to come and play in this one. Get that red shirt on one more time, feel the passion of the Kop, the badge, what it means, and support the LFC Foundation. Pennant on a wonderful run. Mo Salah-esque run that was from Jermaine Pennant down that right hand side. It was the type of runs that he made on a regular basis in that 2007 Champions League final in Athens. He was really unfortunate to be on the losing side that night. Remember, we missed some good chances. Milan got their revenge, but we did beat them in Istanbul. So
we did, yeah.
Can't have it all. You wouldn't swap that for nothing.
No, you wouldn't. Fantastic night.
So Dortmund coming back from 2-0 down. And I think the referee's going to bring an end to this game any second now. So again, the big winners of the day, as always, is the Liverpool FC Foundation, raising funds, much needed funds to help our wonderful city and local communities in their help. As for the football, legends put on that red shirt again to feel the passion of the Kop. Jurgen Klopp was back at Anfield. Thiago, an absolute masterclass in midfield. Thiago opened the scoring, lovely finish from a tight angle. Some of his links with Gerrard, especially in the first half, were brilliant. Great to see Sami Hyypiä there too. Jay Spearing then doubled the advantage with a Steven Gerrard-esque rocket at the Anfield Road end. Dortmund rallied in the second half. The Egyptian Mo Zidane, who played for Jurgen at Mainz and Dortmund, brought them back into it, and then the big powerful Czech striker Jan Koller headed home the equaliser beyond the reach of Pepe Reina. Peter Crouch came on in the second half, nearly went close a couple of occasions, but it finished Liverpool 2, Dortmund Legends 2.